Hi there, my name is Adrian. I'm here to show you how to create a nice little shine on a shoe like this that's been a little neglected and be able to turn it into something beautiful and shiny like that. We're going to try to get the nice little mirror shine on that. We're going to need a few things for that. We're going to need some alcohol, cotton ball, we need some water, ice, we need a little touch of dye, we need our melatonin, which is our moisturizer, and then we're going to need our wax. We're using Parade Glass by Kiwi, and I'm using a heat gun to create a little bit of that a little faster. So let's begin by cleaning up our shoe. We want to take our shoe and we're going to take our brush, and our brush, we're going to make sure that it's all nice and clean, all full of debris. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our cotton ball and we're going to use that already mixed 1 inch of alcohol and the rest is water. We're going to use that, and we're going to take that and make sure that we use that ice and clean all the way around. Make sure that we get all that stuff there and clean that up. Now, one of the things that is important to remember is that we are not aiming to create an extreme polish on the rest of the shoe. It's the tip, but we want to get a nice gloss there. So we're going to go and get that residue water there. And now we're going to grab our brush, and we want to just create a little bit of that clean luster, that natural luster, because we already have previous in there. We wanted to kind of remove that and clear that up, so remove some of the scratches that were already previously there. And by doing that, we set it up. Now we're going to take our melatonin, and our melatonin gives it a base by covering up those imperfections and giving us an opportunity. Actually, you know what? Skip the stuff. We want to take a nice and easy cover all the areas that are not covered, like this. Okay. Primarily, it's the welt and the sole on the sides of the sole. So that's what we really want to cover up. Once we're done with that, we can do one more brush. It helps to get in there and keep it nice and helps it dry a little bit better. Now that we have that done, we are going to now jump into our melatonin, giving it that base that I was talking to you about and creating it so that it can be nice and clean. By the time that we put the wax, it's going to create a nice enough of a base that it gives it a very nice foundation so that the wax can stay on top and not seep through and dissipate. All right. So remember that we're not going to get too deep into the back on these areas. If we were, we would have removed the laces, but since we are just doing a nice cleanup and we really are focusing on getting a nice little shine and a nice feature to look elegant, we're going to focus on that. Now, from this point, we can do it two ways. We can brush it off and create a little bit of that friction. We don't want to put too much pressure on the brush. We want to keep it nice and light. As we do this, we want to keep it nice and light and even so that it kind of spreads that out a little bit. Feel free to grab your shoe however you're more comfortable with. And as we do that, then we're able to sit that down. Now we begin our process. And for that process, we're going to use our cotton cloth. You can use a t-shirt, and that will work. An old t-shirt that you don't use anymore. If it's cotton, it will be great. Now, we're going to wet that a little bit here. Okay, we don't want to get that to where it's soaked. So we want to remove that, dissipate some of that water, and then we're going to use our polish. And our polish, we want to kind of get that to create enough friction on it so that we can pick that up, and that polish goes on the shoe and not on the cloth. And we're going to go here and put that on there nice. And we're going to start with the tip because that gives the tip a chance to settle while you do the rest of the shoe. And since we're going to focus more on this top end, we want to get that started. We can touch the eyes now and then grab here, and now we can use the rest of that to go around the shoe. We want to go nice circular motion all the way around, and since we're doing one continuous just for the the sides and the top, we're not going to waste too much time on that. So we go back and we do want to make sure that we have enough polish to finish covering the whole shoe. And we want to cover it nice and even. You can start seeing where it becomes a little opaque on some of the areas. There we go. All right, now that we have that covered, now we can really start getting down in the areas we want to work on. And for that, we want to work on getting some of that. Tap that a little bit. And want to get in here and really work this tip off. Really nice. You're gonna feel very proud of your work once you realize how it starts shining through. It's one of the things I've always enjoyed. It's been able to see the reflection. Even if I don't always wear shoes like this, just knowing that you can get this nice little shine on there, it's just amazing. Now that we have done several layers of doing it this way, now we want to get this to be nice and shiny like this, and we're about to finish it with a little bit of heat. So once we got it all covered like that, we take our heat gun and we make sure that we cover the whole area. You'll notice that you're getting, it may look like you're killing your beautiful work for a second. Now that you have done that, we turn that off. We grab our cloth again, and now we're going to use one more session. Again, remember, just tap it. Don't put too much water on it. And just tap that, and now you can continue adding layers after you've done this a couple times, but that should be enough to get you into a nice base. And then as you want to continue adding layers and maintaining that, you will get a little bit better shine every time. Thank you for watching.